Hello, everyone. December 19th, December 20th, depending on where you are in the world, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. Why is this important for you? It's, well, what is a new moon? New moon is the beginning of a new cycle. So that means it's the ending of an old cycle. Sagittarius is about expansion, it wants truth, right? So this is a huge opportunity to see what the restlessness is about going on inside of you, to be able to see the old illusions, the old stories that you're telling yourself. These are stories, these are illusions based off of your ego, based off of old programming. And with this new moon in Sagittarius, when I feel into the energy, there's a craving for expansion, there's a craving for truth. So you don't want to take your old stuff, your from the old cycle into the new cycle. Okay? It's very important to put all the cards on the table now. Truth and authenticity is more important than ever before now. Intuition expanding, truth, timelines shifting. Okay? You don't want to plant new seeds in summertime because by the time fall harvest comes, you're not going to have much. You want to plant seeds in the spring. And that is why the timing of this new moon is perfect because it's right before 2026. Okay? So you have time to clear these illusions, right? Well, first is becoming aware of the illusions and being aware of the dialogue that you're telling yourself. This has a lot to do with relationships, not just romantic relationships. It could be friendships, it could be co-workers. So becoming aware of the illusions that you're telling yourself and the illusions that you're telling other people. You're playing off an old ego program which is connected to your wounds and your trauma. So this is a very important time for healing, okay? For clearing energy. It's about getting to your true authentic self. And I know it can be very difficult because your old programs, your old childhood trauma may be surfacing right now. Okay? You may feel very uncomfortable, like, what is going on? I was doing so well on my spiritual path. Now it feels like I'm back to square one. That is because of the astrology and the way the cycles are going, that you're not necessarily going backwards, you're going straight into it, right? And as you're going into it, your higher self's working with you and showing you what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay? So if you keep telling yourself the same lies, basically, the same old patterns, the same outdated belief systems, you're planting the same crappy seeds as you did before. You want to start 2026 out fresh. So it's very important to be honest, to have that heart to heart, to have that eye to eye conversation with somebody and say, is this working for you? Because it's not working for me. So it could be endings of relationships, endings of jobs. A lot of people are moving at this time too. Big life shifts, big timeline changes. But it's very important and a great time to have that one on one conversation and say, you know what, this doesn't have to end. And but what can end is the illusions that we have been playing, right? The old belief systems that the old belief systems and illusions that's connected to our childhood wants, needs, and desires. So there is an inner child element that I feel that's going on with this new moon in Sagittarius too. It's about wisdom. It's about emotional, mental, spiritual maturity. This is a great time to give up things that don't serve you. You really shouldn't be having a full bottle of wine with every meal every night, right? It's probably not conducive to the DNA activations and the light codes that are coming in, right? So it's a great time to start going to the gym. It's a great time for inner meditation, or what I call ponderation, because real meditation is pondering and reminding yourself that you, the essence of who you are, is source love. Okay? That this avatar, this costume, right, is to experience the ego version. Okay? Now, with higher self moving in, everything about ascension and spirituality is that for the higher self to move in and your ego to clear, heal, ascend, right, go up in vibration to blend in with the higher self. So there's a unity that's happening. But there, again, it's not just the relationship with other people, it's the relationship with yourself. Okay? So you have to become aware of the old illusions, the old lies that you're not only telling yourself, but telling other people. There's a lot of defensiveness going on, right? Again, old childhood wounds and trauma. A lot of poor me, a lot of victimization may be coming up. Okay? So it's the truth wants to come out. Okay, that's the Sagittarius energy, and the new, you want new, right? So you're seeing things in life that's stagnant. Maybe that the ways, the old ways that you used to use to escape don't work anymore. Okay? Uh, you know, maybe even the hobbies that you've been doing aren't working. They're not filling the cup. You may feel that everything external in your life that you're using to fill your cup is not working anymore. The thirst is not quenching. That's what this energy is. It's thirsty for truth. It's thirsty for, authenticity. You want to be able to enter into this new energy. It's a great time for new projects. You want to enter into this with purity. So at the same time, you're releasing, becoming aware of the old programs, the old beliefs, the lies that you're telling yourself, stepping out of victim consciousness and defensive mode and coming back to love. Okay? And nothing is more powerful than love. This is pure truth. Okay? So there's this yearning to expand. That's why I'm starting this new YouTube channel. The old YouTube channel, stagnant, algorithm, not good, right? So you're working on clearing the old stuff, speaking your true authentic self. There is expansion of intuition that's happening right now. So you're getting clarity. You might be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of people in 2025 have been feeling super stuck, okay? Or the feeling of being blocked. So this is the time to cross the T's, to dot the I's, to get the things done that you've been procrastinating with, okay? Mental focus, clarity, expansion, truth. Some of the key points that you're looking for throughout this new moon in Sagittarius. Putting out your new intentions. Okay, where do you want this to go? Truth-based, authentic. Okay, so let me know in the comments what seeds you guys want to plant. Okay, for this new moon in Sagittarius. And if you like this, subscribe, like. There'll be much more where this comes from. Love to everybody.